A full and quite possibly necessary disclaimer to this video that all opinions are my own. I'm not trying to influence or insult anyone with my actions, these are just my own personal feelings and experiences. Hopefully, this video might help someone else too. It is what it is, and the expectations of social media need to be addressed, especially on my platforms where we see the beautiful, the bad, and the gory. And enough is enough. For me, anyway. I started on the lip art adventure back in December because my love for SFX started to disappear, and I needed another outlet for fear of losing the spark that made me want to create altogether. It's been a pretty incredible experience, and I quite quickly found myself a new hobby, which was amazing. But almost immediately, the expectations became very, very apparent. And even though I do lip art for the love of it, just as I do my SFX, social media governed a pressure to fit into a particular mold. Don't get me wrong, being unique is key, but there seems to be certain criteria that have to be met to confirm your excellence. Not all of them, but a few boxes have to be ticked, if that makes sense. Full lips? Check. Even lips? Check. Clear skin? Check. White teeth? Check. Well, get ready for your close-up. My lips are full but small. Solution? Pout into the camera until you feel like your lips are going to fall off, then airbrush the skin around it to get rid of the shadows. My lips are uneven. One side arches higher than the other. Solution? Overdraw the left arch and widen the right side. If all else fails, just clone the shit out of it on Photoshop. I have acne. Solution? Airbrush until your skin looks plastic. And how about those pearly white teeth? Well, if you've been on my Instagram recently, you would have seen the pretty ugly lip art series I did, where I went on a massive rant about people commenting on the colour of my teeth. It's lip art, not a dental campaign, and yet, previous to this, one photo shared by Lime Crime of all places got so many negative comments about my disgusting yellow teeth that I started to digitally whiten them as well. Way back in December, I realised something had to be done. I was losing my love for creating because I was too focused on the pressure of succeeding. In November, my Instagram blew up and I gained an incredible amount of followers in such a short space of time, and the expectations I set upon myself to please a crowd that were already there became too much. So, I had a plan. Photoshop my lip art with and without Photoshop. Show everyone it's possible and then teach them how. I was going to do one every month, but it became too time-consuming and too complex to continue, but I did a few over the past few months. I had my own personal vendetta against beauty and I was far too indulgent to stop. Maybe I should have, or maybe this is right where I should be. So, now let me explain how I did it. All the products mentioned in my descriptions on Instagram were legitimately used. Underneath these lip arts, however, there was a transfer to trace, giving the illusion of Photoshop material. Printed out on transfer paper, stuck onto the top of my lipstick base, then painted over with all the products used, to get every detail as accurate as possible, and then edited once again in Photoshop. That's why it's so complex. That's why it was so time-consuming. Why do these lip arts look so perfect in comparison to my other photos? Because they are. The purpose of this was to show the unrealistic expectations we are met with every day when faced with the current onslaught of perfection on social media. I know how difficult it is to look at a piece of incredible makeup artistry and art in general and feel like that kind of creativity is way beyond your reach. You feel disheartened and never quite good enough, but you have to know that you are. That it is something that is obtainable. It's just clouded behind an airbrush or spot remover on Facetune or Photoshop. I'm not trying to discredit anyone's work, mine included, but I just want people to understand that not everything on social media is what it seems. Social media lies. I speak for myself and myself only, but maybe there are others out there that are struggling with this pressure too, and if you are, then this is for you.